Hey. Yeah, I went to the doctor yesterday for some appointments at the VA here in Columbus, Ohio. And I talked to my doctors and they gave me some information on this and that and this. But as I was leaving, I was talking to another young lady. She was a nurse there. And she woke me up on some stuff. So I'm going to wake you people up on some stuff. Some you may know, some may know about it and some may not. But the thing is, when you go for medical problems, whatever they are, physical, mental, whatever it may be, you have to understand that if your mom or your dad split up, went their separate ways, or separated temporarily, things like that. Okay, when something comes up with you, whether you're male, female, whether you tall, short, fat, skinny, thick, busty, whatever, whatever size you are, male, female. And I'm speaking directly to the people who didn't have a mother in their life or a father in their life, or maybe just another relative, like say your grandmother, your grandfather, or maybe your mom or your dad. But which one, whomever left out the relationship and never really communicated afterwards for days, weeks, months, and years, you were born out of that situation. When I mean situation, I mean you were born out of love in the beginning, but now it's not the love it was in the beginning. It's kind of like cordial, maybe friendship type stuff, but they're still not there, whether it's your mother or your father. But you got to understand something. When you go to the hospital for something serious or something not so serious, minor, and if you go to the hospital for something major, you got to understand that your background with your mother and father, in other words, your genes and your genetics, when one parent is there and the other one's not, and you're sick and you're going through all these mental and physical problems, and the only one you have as far as proof of your medical history, like your mother or your dad, then they can only go but so far, the doctors and the nurses, because you don't have both sides. And if the side that's not there with you, like say if your mom's not there, or say your dad's not there, and you have some type of medical problem that might be not from your mom's side of the family or your dad's side of the family, but can be from your mother's side of the family or your dad's side of the family, whichever parent is still there around you, or been around you more than the other parent. It could be your father and it could be your mother, whichever. What I'm saying is this: when you have some kind of medical problem, whether it's minor or emergency or major, then you got to realize that you won't have the information these doctors and nurses need to trace. For example, say you got diabetes. Say you got some kind of mental issue. Say you have some kind of incurable disease or some kind of curable disease. You got to understand that if they can't use the mother to help you, then your father is the one they need to use to help you. You get where I'm going with this? If your dad's there and your mother's not there to help you for whatever medical problems that you're going through and you're facing and you're trying to get it right, then don't you think that you need to not uncommunicate with the mother of your kids, whether you're a man or you're a woman, because you're making the kids suffer when they grow up with these incurable diseases, or say you had something on your mother's side of the family and you didn't say nothing about it, or you knew about it. Say something, you had something on your dad's side of the family that you may have known about it and you may have not known about it, especially if you knew about it. But see, here's the thing. You divorce, you separate, and you walk away from each other. Then you're putting the kids in jeopardy. Why? Because of what all I just said for 6 minutes and 22 seconds.